Today we are doing more who is more likely to questions that I found on TikTok.
Who is more likely to
Who is more likely to cry over a sad movie? That was so fast. That was so fast. Why was that so fast?
I don't know. I was just gonna point at you. I didn't even know what the question was.
Right. Okay, I'm just gonna mention something. Glee. Yeah, that's right.
Right, we're ending this video.
It was the scene. It was the scene in season. It was the scene in season 1, where was it when they're the end of season 1 where they were like "To Sir with Love" when they were singing to Mr. Shoe?
No, no one knows.
What scene was it?
I
can't remember what scene it was, but there was a scene in Glee that Mark cried to. Yeah,
no.
I cried to it too. But no, I am more likely to cry over a sad movie. Who is more likely to die in a zombie apocalypse? You know what you want to say, don't you? It's me.
No.
Shut up. That was so half-heard. No, it would be me. I feel like
It's not. No.
I saw that. This isn't Fleabag. I don't just not see you breaking the fourth wall here. I think I'm more likely to die in a zombie apocalypse. I think we'd both do well strategically. Neither of us are stupid people, but I feel like I'd be more likely to die because Mark is more athletically fit than I am, and there's no denying that. I have health problems. The thought of running, I feel like I'd just give up. Who's more likely to go to bed before 9 p.m? Yeah. Not because I have a healthy sleep schedule, just because Mark has an incredibly unhealthy sleep schedule.
No, I don't.
You do.
I got to bed early every night. I get up so early.
Yeah, he goes to bed at 6 o'clock. He gets up at 9 o'clock.
That's early.
6 a.m.
Still early.
Wrong kind of early. I try to go to bed earlier. It doesn't always happen though. And I do like to sleep, so yeah, it'd definitely be me who would go to bed before 9 p.m. to be honest. Who's more likely to lose their wedding ring? I think that would be me. Not because I wouldn't care, because Mark got me a ring when we went to England, and I managed to misplace it within, what, 2 days of having it? Was it even 2 days? I think it was a day and a bit. And it's literally my all-time favourite ring. I have never loved a ring more. And I managed to lose it within, what, day and a half? No, we found it, or better yet, Mark found it. Like I said, England was a very messy holiday. We both got quite drunk. So I was devastated because I thought I'd lost it. We went back to Wetherspoons. We'd asked if they'd found anything. No, they hadn't. And then we were in the airport. We'd torn the apartment apart looking for it. And also looking for a bracelet Mark had. Because Mark had a bracelet that was like beads that I made with my name. And I have one as well. I didn't lose my one. But I did lose the ring, so I can't say much. But yeah, we both managed to lose things that night. Mine was far more expensive though.
And that was the night that we just went wild.
Yeah, it was, because it was our last proper night there, and we were kicked out of Wetherspoons, like, not for bad behaviour. It was like closing time. We were the last people there.
Like when I went up to the bar, I didn't even have to ask for what I wanted. They were just like, pictures. I was just like,
yeah.
There was just no communication.
No, because we were in Stafford. When we went to England, we were in Birmingham for a few days, and then we went to Stafford for the last part of the holiday. And in Stafford, we were in an apartment really like 2-minute walk from Wetherspoons. We went to Wetherspoons every day. We did other things, obviously. We met up with one of Mark's friends, and we went to a shopping centre nearby. We went to an abandoned place, but we went to Wetherspoons for like breakfast and dinner. And when we went for dinner, we basically just we would get there at around 6, once 7, but usually at around 6. And then we would be kicked out at 12. They'd be like, closing time, you have to leave in the next 10 minutes. Basically, I think I'd be more likely to lose a wedding ring because I do have a habit of misplacing things. I usually end up finding them again. I put things down and I forget where I put them. So unless I have a specific space for them and I put them down in the specific space, which is what I usually try and do, if I put it somewhere else absent-mindedly, I will not find it again during looking for it. I'll only find it if I stumble across it. I'm going to try not to lose the wedding ring, but I make no guarantees.
Cool.
Who's more likely to spend all of their savings?
Me.
Yeah. I feel like I have a substantial, not a substantial is a major overestimation, but I have a nice amount of money saved up that I've managed to keep saved. Yeah, I don't feel like you're not stupid that you wouldn't spend all your savings.
No, like I'd spend them like
you'd just be the one more likely to.
If I was to spend them, they'd be spent on things that are actually useful.
Things you need.
I wouldn't just go out and start buying the most random shit.
No, it's not stupid willy-nilly. It's stuff you'd need, like, yeah.
See that?
That was impressive. Did you see that? He literally, that was incredible.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland hasn't paid his water bill in 5 years, apparently. Can you believe that?
I wouldn't either.
Who's more likely to take a nap in the middle of the day? Mark's gonna say me.
Yeah.
I don't like taking naps, but if I'm tired, I'm tired. Who's more likely to apologise first after an argument? I feel like we're both pretty quick to apologise, but we don't really get into arguments. We'll get upset about something, but we've never really gotten into a proper argument. Like, we've certainly never screamed or swore or shouted at each other, anything like that.
No.
And I'd never want to either. No. And that's not me being like idealistic, going, oh, happy fairy tale love for the rest of our lives. It's not being me being silly. It's just I genuinely can't imagine screaming and shouting at you. I can imagine if one of us was having a really bad day, maybe getting twitchy, and then a while later going, very sorry about that, just a lot of stress, and then one of us going, it's okay, you know. But I can't imagine like actual, I just wouldn't want to treat you like that, you know. But yeah, no, we don't really get into arguments. But if one of us accidentally upsets the other, or if, you know, just there's an upset going on, we're both quite quick to just come first and apologise, you know. Who's most likely to make their partner laugh? I feel like we're both really funny. That's so cocky of me to say. I can't believe I just said that out loud. That was so quick as well. That was me just going, I feel like we're both really funny.
We're both so fucking funny.
Hence the YouTube channel.
Exactly.
To share it with the world.
Exactly.
Oh.
Our funniness.
Oh god. Mark is really funny though. Like, I feel like you genuinely are such a funny person. You've got a really good dry humour, you've got a really good sarcasm, but you've also got really like funny silly jokes that I'm almost like embarrassed to laugh at. Like one time we were in Penny's. This is my favourite one to cite. One time we were in Penny's and there were like a bunch of mushrooms on this shirt, and I was like, oh, look at the shirt, and you went, not mushroom on that shirt. I actually walked away.
Walked away and just left.
I walked away from him because I was like, I just didn't want you to see me laughing because it was so funny, but it was so bad. I remember another time I sent you a TikTok and it was like Batman and Robin, and Batman was like crying or something, and I was like, I'm Batman, like saying I'm in this TikTok, I'm Batman, and Mark was like, well, it's a good thing you're not Robin, like Robin as in stealing. And I just thought it was so funny. But anyway, so yeah, I think we're both quite funny. Who's most likely to plan a romantic date? I feel like we both like to come up with ideas, but I feel like I tend to plan them more. Just because I tend to go, oh, do you want to do this?
Yeah.
You know, like the ice skating we went to.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just like, also I feel like a lot of the time you don't always want to mention date ideas to me because you're probably worried about my fatigue levels.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like, oh, let's do this, and then I'm like, yeah, sure, and I'm just like not wanting to do it. But you don't need to worry about that because I'd tell you if I wasn't up to something and we could just do it at a different time. Who's most likely to give an amazing gift? I feel like you're a very good gift giver. You've given very good gifts, like even just the little jewellery box, the travel jewellery box, that was so unexpected, because Mark and I tend to give each other like wish lists of things we want, just because neither of us like not knowing what the other wants. But one of the things that wasn't on my wish list was just this random little jewellery box that Mark gave me, and it's really small and it has my name on it, it has Molly on it and everything, and it's small like for travel uses, because Mark remembered that in England I had all my jewellery in one little bag and I spent ages trying to detangle different things because they'd all gotten mixed up together in the bag, so he got me a little jewellery box, and that was just a really thoughtful little thing. Who's most likely to forget an important date, like birthdays, anniversaries? I feel like we're both quite forgetful. We have both forgotten an anniversary once, but it was like a small one. It wasn't like 6 months or a year. Well, we haven't gotten to a year yet, but we will be soon. But you know, it wasn't like a big one. I think it was like our 7th or our 5th. And we recognised it like later in the day.
Yeah.
It was like, we just kind of both went, oh god, yeah. We'd both forgotten.
Yeah.
But I feel like we wouldn't forget birthdays or important anniversaries.
No.
One, because I feel like we'd be talking about it a lot coming up to it. We'd be like planning something. And also just because I feel like we both do care about each other a lot. Like, I am a forgetful person, but I'd intentionally like put it in my phone, I'd note it on a calendar, you know, so that I wouldn't forget. But I don't think I would forget something that important to me. Who's most likely to suggest a spontaneous weekend getaway?
I feel like it's me.
I feel like it's you as well, yeah. Yeah, I feel like it would be more likely to be you, yeah. Who's more likely to suggest trying a new hobby? I feel like we're both, oh, thank you, why me?
I don't know, just with like the ice skating and everything.
I really like the idea of doing
roller skating, skating.
Yeah. Scrating. Yeah, no, I really like trying different things as well. I really like doing different, you know, hobbies. I tried crocheting once. I need to go back into that. Anyway, so yeah, it's nice to know that I think Mark's really funny.
You're funny too, babe.
You think I'm fucking hilarious. You're just actually embarrassing me for this film. I have you chuckling. I have you, oh wow, okay. He just doesn't want to hand it to me.
No, I think you're pretty funny. Like, just a bit
pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, well, like, you know, pretty funny. As in, you're pretty and you're funny. Sorry, I think you're amazingly funny.
That's more like it. Anyway, we spend a lot of time together. Well, actually, we don't. We don't spend as much.
We really don't.
We don't spend as much time together as I'd like. So, if you liked this video, you know, we try and find more questions. You know, yeah.
Give it a big old like and subscribe. I can't say.
Yeah, and you're the more funny one. I'm joking. Please cut that out. I love you.
I'm definitely not cutting that out.
No.
Like and subscribe. Comment down below.
Hit that notification button.
Smash it.
Smash it.
Smash that like button, guys. Let's get this video to at least 1 like and we'll be back again.
1 like and we'll be back. Nobody likes it. Everybody's just like actively don't like it, guys. Imagine we're like, get this to 1 like, joking, and they're like, nobody like it, nobody like it. 0 likes and we're coming back anyway, whether you like it or not.
Exactly.
Anyway, bye.